Namaste student. Today we're going to see method to evaluate limits. Method to evaluate limit. So under this, how to evaluate, we're going to see under this you have three general methods. One is graphically, you can find using the graph concept, draw the graph and check that left hand right hand limit exists or not, and then check where it goes, where it tends, and use that concept, find it. Another we use numerically, like tabular form. We'll make the table and we'll substitute the value and we'll check that where it closely goes. But these two are quite hectic. Sometimes it's very difficult to draw the graph, and using the numerical value it's very difficult for us to take. It takes lots of time. So the third one will go, so general, we'll see that is analytically, or simply we say that algebraically. We'll use the few concept here. We'll see now in details. This one we have in our syllabus, algebraically. Under this algebraically, you have three general method. That is, one is direct substitution method. Okay. Another we'll see, that is your factoring method. And the third one we'll see here, that is conjugate method, or sometimes we call rationalizing method. Generally we rationalize the denominator, so we say here rationalizing method. Okay. So when we're going to use evaluating limit, we use the direct method. So first one, just you put the value, here. We'll see here, we'll just put the value in. That is our substitution method. We're going to see, for example, if I'll take a limit x tends to 10x by 2, then directly I'll substitute here. What I can get, 10 by 2, that is 5. That is my answer. That is our first method, direct substitution method. In this method, you just substitute directly and check that we'll get the value. And here in the direct substitution method, if it exists, then we'll get the functional value. Direct, no need to worry for that. The first thing what to try is just putting the value of the limit. Okay, in, and see if it works. Okay, if not, then we'll enter into factorizing, or what we call factoring method, or we can say that conjugate method, depend on the quotient. So we can see second method, that is factoring method. We'll take the quotient. Okay, the second method, factoring method. So we'll take the quotient, like limit x tends to 1, x square minus 1 by x minus 1. So use substituting method directly. Now you substitute here. 1 square means 1 minus 1 give us 0, 1 minus 1 0. See, if we substitute directly here the value 1, you will get 0 by 0. Rough work you do here. Generally first we do rough work here, that is 1 square minus 1 by 1 minus 1, that will get here 0 by 0, which is what, sir? This is indeterminate form. I hope we have already seen the video for this indeterminate form. So if we get indeterminate form, we cannot use direct substitution method. So now we're going to use factoring method. As we can see that if we'll use factorization method, like a square minus b square can be written as, see here 1 square is there, so we can write here x plus 1 x minus 1. In denominator you can see that x minus 1. These two cancel each other. We get here limit x tends to 1, x plus 1. So now you substitute 1 here. So 1 plus 1 we get here 2. So how simple it is, see here. Now we'll enter into the conjugate method. Okay, so in the conjugate method, for some fraction multiplying top and bottom by conjugate. So conjugate method, what we're going to see, for some fraction multiplying top and bottom is numerator and denominator, okay, by a conjugate. Here if we'll get the complex, generally we'll not get any complex problem here. We don't have in our syllabus right now for 11. We'll get this one, this part we're going to see here, a minus b root c. Okay, conjugate means just take the opposite symbol of that one, or you can rationalize. So one problem we'll see, by using the problem we'll see limit x tends to 4, 2 minus root x by 4 minus x. So if you substitute directly here, like 4, if you substitute here, rough work you do here, rough work, that is 2 minus root 4 by 4 minus 4. What you can find here, 2 minus 2 by 4 minus 4 give us 0 by 0, which is again an indeterminate form. So directly if you substitute the value, you will not get. So we need to see the problem and then we'll apply factoring method, rationalizing method. Some more we have like a special kind of method, like special limit with the standard limit. We say that using standard limit, like one you have already seen in the previous video. If you have gone through that one, this one, standard limit x tends to a, x to the power n minus a to the power n by x minus a equals to n into a to the power n minus 1. This is one of the standard limit. If you get this one, directly you substitute the value. You don't have to use these two concept, that is conjugate or rationalizing. Other also we have like a trigonometric standard value. We'll see in another video, not in this one. So here we'll solve here. Now what we're going to do, what you can find here, if I'll multiply numerator and denominator by this conjugate. So here what is the need to use the conjugate? Generally you can see that rationalizing the denominator means what you have to rationalize, as it is already in a rational form, so we're not going to use here rationalizing the math. That's why generally we use general concept, that is conjugate. So 2 minus root x can be written as like this, 2 plus root x will apply. So 2 plus root x, so this become, give us a square minus b square, that is 4 minus x by 4 minus x into 1 by 2 plus root x. So these two part cancel each other, okay, and now we can substitute the value. If we substitute here 2 plus root 4, this gives us 1 by 2 plus 2, that is 4. That is our answer. See, that's why you use conjugate method, not rationalizing, as we are doing here conjugating part here, up and bottom we are multiplying here. So we don't say that numerator also. Sometime for numerator and denominator we use for fraction. Generally it's a expression you can see. Okay, I hope it is clear to all of you. So we'll see a little problem for you for practice. You try by yourself. Let me find the problem here. Here I have some problem for practice. You try by yourself. See, direct method you can apply. Do not say that 0, because pi is not exactly equals to 22 by 7. So your answer will be pi minus 22 by 7. So here r would be 1 square, that is answer will be pi. So apply direct method, try to see if direct substitution method valid or not. If it gives us indeterminate form, then you try to use alternative method, that is factoring method or rationalizing method, or we call conjugate method. Or if possible, if you find any standard limit, you can apply that formula also. So here factorization method, you try by yourself. I hope you can solve by yourself. Thank you.